Hey everyone, welcome back to Python Learning. In this video, I'm going to discuss about, list indexing and slicing. So in the previous video, we understood what is indexing and slicing with respect to a string. So now let's explore how we can fetch single element and multiple elements using positive index as well as a negative index with the help of indexing and slicing process. Okay, whether it's a list, string, tuple, or a dictionary, okay, almost like indexing, slicing plays a very important role. It's almost the same itself. First, let's explore how we can perform indexing and slicing using positive indexing. Okay, so let's take up one list A equals, or let's say we have an elements like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And if you want, you can break one more like 600. So basically, this is my list. Now let me ask you questions and let's try to perform, let's try to extract an element. Let's say I want to fetch 100. Let's say I want to fetch 300. And let's say I just need to fetch 600. Okay, basically we have a list and we need to extract an elements from it. And we know in order to extract any element, we just use a concept called as an indexing. So in our indexing, now let's make use of, positive indexing and let's try to answer these questions. So we know that positive indexing always starts from a 0, right? So let me start assigning values. Let's see this is 0, index is 1, index is 2, 3, 4, and then it's a 5. Okay, now let's try answering these questions. If I want to fetch 100, call your variable and its index is 0. We want 100, right? So just use like a of 0. It is going to give you, it will help you in fetching an element like 100. Done. Next one, I want 300. So if you want 300, you can clearly see that, index of 300 is 2. Done. But if you want to fetch 600, if you want to fetch a 600, index of 600 is basically 5. Done. So this is how you fetch single element with the help of a positive indexing. Hope it's clear. So now let's explore how to fetch multiple elements. So for that, we use a concept called as a slicing. Okay, let's use a slicing concept and let's try to fetch, the multiple elements from a list. Very simple. What if my question is fetch 200, 300, and 400? Again, same concept. You just need to use your variable and then square bracket, start index, colon, H to P, and index plus 1. You have to use the same logic. Yeah, simple. Just call A. You want from 200, so index should be 1. You want it till 400. 400 index should be included. Instead of taking 3, if you take 3, 400 is not included. So take it 1 extra, 3 plus 1, which is 4. Okay, next, what if you want to fetch 400 and 500? Again, same thing, take a list. And then you can clearly see that 400 starts from 3. So colon. You want it till 500. 500 should be included. So just take it 4 plus 1, which is 5, like this. Okay, now let's make use of a step. What if I want to fetch 200 and 400? If you want to fetch 200 and 400, you can see 200 is starting with 1. And you want till 400, it should be 4. See, you fetched everything from 200 to 400. But you can look into the indexes. Okay, 200 index is 1, 400 index is 3. What is the difference between the indexes? 1 and 3 difference is like 2, right? So you have to give step. If you give step equals to, it's going to give you elements which is at, first index as well as a third index. Hope this is clear. So this is all about, fetching single element and fetching multiple elements using positive index. So now similarly, let's try with a negative index. Okay, so when it comes to the negative index, what if I need to fetch a single element? Again, same thing, negative indexing always starts from -1, that too from right side to left side. So we give indexes like this, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and also -6. Okay. All right, so my first question is, what if I need to fetch 300? You can clearly see that index of 300 is -4. Well done. You got a 300. Okay, similarly, what if I need to fetch 600? Simple. Just call A of -1. It gives you 600. Okay, so this is all about, fetching single element. Now let's see how to fetch multiple elements using the concept called as a slicing. Okay, so let's perform list slicing using negative index. So very simple. Let's see, my question is, I want you people to fetch 200, 300, and also 400. So what you will do? Again, A, 200 index is -5, colon. You want till 400 -3 plus 1 is -2. Done. Okay, similarly, what if I need to fetch numbers like 500, 400, and 300? I want in this order itself. Here you should be a little cautious. So basically you want from 500, start from -2. Index of 500 is -2. You want it till 300, 300 index is -4. So since we are moving from right to left, it should be -4, -1. -4, -1 in the sense it's -5. And since we are reading content from, right side to left side, the step is always a -1. See, you got in a reverse order, right? Yeah. Okay, I hope this is clear. What if you want to reverse a list? How do you reverse a list? Very simple. Just call your A, colon, colon, -1. Then see like this. So this is all about, indexing and slicing with respect to a list. I hope it's clear. Happy learning.